Hi, and welcome back. Before we start anything new this year, before grammar, before new words, before practice, I want to ask you one simple question. Why? Why do you learn English? Is it for a certificate? A better job? Or because people say you must? Or is your reason quieter? Something deeper? Maybe you want to stop hiding in meetings. Tell a story and make people laugh. Travel and feel like you belong, not like a stranger. For most of us, the real reason is not just on paper. The real reason is freedom. Freedom from fear. Freedom from silence. Freedom to share the ideas in your head. Freedom to become more yourself. This year, don't just study English. Remember why you started. I want to give you new ideas and reasons to learn English, ideas that will truly help you move forward. If you watch until the end, you will learn how to give your learning a strong purpose. Why English is the most important global language. The #1 reason people never quit. How English can help make the world better. If you are new here, welcome. We make lessons every week to help you understand fast native speakers, speak with confidence, connect with the world. Join us, subscribe, and turn on the bell. Let me tell you a quick story about a man named Simon Sinek. He studied very successful companies and found they all had one thing in common. They started with why. When most companies sell a computer, they start with what? They say, our computer is the fastest, the most powerful, the newest technology. But Apple, which has a huge fan base, was different. They started with why they exist. They didn't say, our computer is faster. They said, we help people think differently. People didn't just buy Apple for the technology. They bought it because it matched who they felt they were, the kind of person who thinks differently. This idea is not just for companies, it's for you. You can use it for learning English. Most people have weak reasons, like, I need English for work. That is not enough to keep you going. When English feels like something you must do, your motivation quickly dies. But when you find your why, everything changes. I have to learn English becomes, I want to learn English. That is real power. Successful learners use a simple exercise to find their deeper why. Let's do it now. 1. Take a pen and paper. Write, I learn English because... Complete the sentence. For example, I learn English because I want a better job. Why do you want a better job? To help my family. I want them to be happy. Your deeper reason can also be, I learn English to give my family a happier, more secure life. Or you can say, I want to travel, as English is not just a language. It is a key, and you already hold the reason to use it. Now, why is English so important? Because English is a global language. When you learn English, you are not just learning to talk to Americans or Britons. When you travel to Germany, Brazil, or Japan, what language do people often use to talk to you? English. In business, most international talks are between non-native speakers. English connects the world. Your accent does not need to be perfect. Clarity and confidence matter most. Also, most information online is in English, much more than in any other language. When you know English, you can see many different opinions, compare different news sources, think more freely, and find the truth. You change from they to we. When you make friends in other parts of the world, something changes. You realize that people in other countries are not that different from you. They have the same fears, dreams, hopes. This is the start of global citizenship. Now you may ask, what is global citizenship? Global citizenship means seeing the world as one human family. Borders disappear. There are 4 important global skills you need to know. They include curiosity, not judgment. Curiosity and not judgment means if someone thinks differently, you ask why instead of just deciding they are wrong. Empathy. You try to put yourself in their shoes and understand how they feel. Seeking the third way. In a conflict, you don't think I win, you lose. You look for a solution where we both win. English helps you build a global tribe, friends from many countries and cultures who share these values. Instead of thinking they, you start to think we. I know what you're probably thinking. I want to learn English. I want to improve my English. I want to be fluent in English. But I'm too busy. I don't have the right skills. I don't know how to start. I hear you, and I got you. Let me tell you the amazing story of a woman named Amelia and how learning English completely changed her life because she discovered her why. Amelia is from Sydney, Australia. She needed English to fly high, but when she was young, she did not care about it much. She could not speak or understand English. She loved math and sports, but English, it seemed too hard. The grammar was difficult for her to understand in school. She did not know how to say anything except hello. Her English teacher often told her, "Amelia, you need to try harder." But Amelia did not listen. She thought, "Why do I need English?" She did not see why it was important, thinking she would always stay in Australia forever. But when she was 16, everything changed. She was at the airport to pick up her aunt. While she waited, she saw a group of confident, elegant cabin crew members. They looked smart and sleek, smiling and helping people. She admired them so much. That was the moment she knew what she wanted to do. She dreamed of flying, traveling to other countries, and helping people, just like them. She rushed home and told her mom about her dream of becoming a cabin crew member. Her mom smiled and said to her, "To achieve this, you need to learn English." Her words stayed in Amelia's mind. Still, she did not take it seriously at first. After Amelia finished school, she applied for cabin crew jobs. She was very excited. But at every interview, she heard the same question. "Do you speak English fluently?" She said, "No, but I can learn." The interviewer smiled and said, "We need people who can speak English." Amelia felt so disappointed. She knew she had to make a change. Her dream seemed impossible without English. That day, she decided to change her life for the better. The next day, she became serious. She started practicing English. She did not know where to begin, so she used her phone to learn new words every day. She watched videos of flight attendants talking to passengers. She practiced and repeated their phrases again and again in front of the mirror. She would say, "Hello, welcome on board," and "Would you like something to drink?" She even took a local English class in her town. Her teacher was very kind. She would often say, "Amelia, you are improving. Keep going." Her support helped build her confidence. After months of practice, she applied for another cabin crew job. This time, she was ready. During the interview, she spoke in English about why she wanted the job. Her grammar was not perfect, but she tried her best. A week later, she received a call. "Congratulations, Amelia. Welcome to the team." Her dream had come true. She could not believe it. She screamed with happiness. Her first flight was to Singapore. Though she was nervous, she remembered her training. Smiling, greeting passengers, and speaking English became easy for her. In her first year, she flew to 45 countries, met people from all over the world, and gained new confidence in speaking English. She worked in business class, serving passengers from different countries. Sometimes passengers would say, "Thank you for your kindness." One person even told her, "You are so beautiful and your English is very good." That made her feel proud. At first, she was scared to talk to passengers, thinking, "What if they did not understand me?" But over time, she became more and more self-confident. Now, Amelia travels the world, meets new people, and learns about different cultures. She speaks English every day, and it feels very natural. I believe you can do it too. Now, what is your why? Learn English is a huge goal, so break it down into smaller parts. A language is big, but learning does not have to be. The most important rule is that consistency is better than intensity. Spend a little time with English every day, not a big chunk of time once a week. You do not need an hour a day. Maybe you have 10 or 15 minutes. You have work and family, but you still want to learn English. I knows you can make small changes. Let me share the method she used. Try habit stacking. She learned this from the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. What does it mean? Habit stacking means taking a habit you already do, like brushing your teeth, and adding a new habit to it. For example, while you brush your teeth, listen to an English podcast. That is habit stacking. Another great technique is using dead time. Dead time is when you are waiting for something, like at the doctor's office or in line for food. Use this time for English, even if it is a simple app like Duolingo or Helm. Remember, a little bit every day is better than a big chunk once a week. What should you do? Do whatever you find interesting and that helps you with your goal. If you want to have conversations in English, you need to 1. Learn some vocabulary. 2. Listen to native speakers. 3. Practice what you hear. Do you like movies, TV shows, books, YouTube videos? Watch those things. Listen. Copy. Try different resources to find what you like best. There is no one best way to learn. Experiment. Find what works best for your brain, and then keep doing that, a little bit every day. Consistency is hard. Learning a language is a habit. If you miss one day, don't miss 2. Miss 1 and return to your habit the next day. According to James Clear, a good habit should be obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. If you make your English habits like this, you will be able to learn every day. The ultimate goal is to make English part of your life. Start small, 10 minutes a day. Watch a video in English. Then forget about it. The next day, do the same. Keep going until 10 minutes feels too small. Then you can upgrade to 20 minutes.
Be curious about English. Find things that are interesting to you. Everyone can learn a language. We all already learned one language, our native one. We did it once. We can do it again. Here is the secret. You have to believe you can do it. If you are unsure, do it anyway, a little bit every day. Fluency is a journey, not a final stop. You are not too old. You are smart enough. You can do it. This is your time. Start now. Amelia can proudly say that learning English opened doors to a life she never imagined. If you are struggling with English, don't worry. Start small. Practice every day. Just because it is hard does not mean it is impossible. You can do it. Believe in yourself. If it changed Amelia's life, it can change yours too. Do your work. Give it your all. But stop obsessing over the results. The effort is what you control. Keep practicing, keep learning, and never give up. One day you will look back and smile, knowing how far you have come. You will say, I did it. You can do this. You have the power. This journey is not always easy, but it is the most important journey you will ever take. English is your tool to break down the walls between us. It is how you discover that what unites us, our shared humanity, our love for our families, our hopes for a better world, is far greater than anything that tries to divide us. You can use your English to make the world better by sharing important information, helping others learn, connecting two people who would have never met. Your small action matters. Don't let your big why be just a word on paper. I have 3 simple actions for you to do right now. Write your final, emotional why one more time. Share it in the comments below. Let our community support your goal. Find one person from another country online and start a simple conversation. Our mission is simple: a world beyond borders. Now go beyond here. Live your English. Thank you for joining us today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more lesson. See you in the next lesson. Bye for now.